Geralt found Ciri at last, on the Isle of Mists where the elven mage had concealed her. There was no time to rejoice, for the wild hunt descended on them. They fled, Ciri teleporting them to Kaer Morhen, where their friends awaited. The wild hunt arrived at Kaer Morhen soon after. A great battle ensued, and the fortress's defenders might all have perished had Ciri not demonstrated her powers. So sudden and violent was her outburst that the wild hunt was forced to withdraw. The battle was won. The war had barely started.
Hello guys, I'm back. हाय बेब, अच्छा इनसे बातें तो नहीं करनी ना अभी, मतलब लाइक उस दिन कर ली थी आई गेस। इन सब से करनी फिर से बात, मतलब हर किसी का वो पूछना है या आगे चलें। Look at the view. फिर look at बेचारे अंकल वैसे से। अब तो मुझे इतना दुख पहुंच गया कि अब मुझे दर्द नहीं होता। बस ये तो मैं सिग्निफिकेंस पता चल गई ना। अब इन दोनों का सीन चल रहा है लैम्बर्ट और किएरा का, क्योंकि किएरा ने लैम्बर्ट को सेव किया था ना। ओके लेट्स गो।
Zirael can harness immense amounts of the power. Why has no one taught her to control this?
Actually, some did teach her.
Clearly to no effect.
I'll gladly argue with you about this.
Haven't had a chance to talk. Thanks for your help. And for looking after Ciri.
You will thank me later. Now we must take Zirael from here, hide her, and then gather a greater force.
Anyone, everyone we could count on came here to Kaer Morhen.
Which is why we must seek the help of enemies. Magic is our best defense against the hunt. We need sorceresses. Archmistresses of magic.
You mean the Lodge?
Many of the Lodge's members are dead. The rest are in hiding.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, and Fringilla Vigo are likely still alive.
And Francesca and Ida? Think they'd agree?
I think they'll take convincing. Would you rather speak to Kira alone?
That would probably be best.
Don't trust the Lodge one bit, but doesn't seem like we have a choice.
Because we don't. I've made an agreement with the Emperor. In exchange for its help, the Lodge will be granted amnesty and find asylum in Nilfgaard. That will be our bargaining chip. Triss, I wish to leave today to find the sorceresses. Will you help me?
Of course. Even got an idea where you could start.
Damn it! Again you planned without even asking what I think. I've had enough of this. I won't be taken somewhere like a bundle. I will not sit and twiddle my thumbs. I am sick of waiting, sick of hiding.
You can't expose yourself.
Am I a banner to be held aloft and kept from the enemy? That's how you treat me. None of you has the courage to face this threat. Yet we must kill them. Or sooner or later we will all die.
Better go after her.
Wait, she needs time. We must let her resolve her grief on her own. Then we should start training as soon as possible. She must learn to control her abilities.
This training really necessary?
You saw what happened. She could be a greater threat than the hunt.
Fine. We'll stay here a while longer, then join you and Triss in Novigrad. Meet at Dandelion's Inn.
Come on, Yen. The sooner we leave, the better.
See ya.
यस वे अब सीरी को ना पूरा वो क्या कहते हैं उसको, अभी वो होगा क्या कहते हैं, डिप्रेशन। सीरी अब चली गई है डिप्रेशन में, और अगर मैंने मतलब मेरे चॉइसेस सही नहीं हुए ना तो सीरी भी बहुत क्रूशियल पॉइंट है ये, टू टर्न आउट व्हाट आई वांट इन द स्टोरी। अच्छा वैसे तुम्हें क्या चाहिए, सीरी विचर बने या सीरी
It's
एफ्रिस
not
बने?
working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Cyril,
How many times must I try?
as many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
Yes, babe.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avalok says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Hey! You'll regret that.
Hey, that's cheating.
Wimp.
We'll see about that.
Come and get me. Hey! That's cheating!
अरे
Oh, I will thrash you. Oh, you're in for it now. Hey! That's cheating! Oh, you're in for it now. Hey! That's
yes, very wholesome.
You were right. That really works. Thanks.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
वो रोने गेम बहुत wholesome होगा अब।
Wake up!
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
देखो बिल्कुल बेटी की तरह.
Bald Mountain. But a few days till the witch's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
इमलरिथ ने मारा था.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The Sabbath. It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
How'd you learn all this? Imlerith? The Sabbath?
Avilach. He told me of those who chase us. Claims knowledge itself can tip the scales. Come. We shall talk on the way.
Lead on.
Ready?
Let's go.
Yes, babe, Geralt is cutie.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan her revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
इसको मारना पड़ेगा. मैंने कहा था ना गेरल्ट और सिरी अब इसके पीछे जाएंगे. इसने गर्दन तोड़ी थी ना वेसेमिर की. बहुत सैड सीन था वैसे. वेसेमिर ने इसलिए अपनी जान दी थी ना क्योंकि उसने देख लिया था कि इसने गिव अप कर लिया, तो उसने यही कहा था कि अगर मैं नहीं रहूंगा तो फिर ये गिव अप नहीं करेगी. अभी जो गैरल्ट और उसका फड्डा होगा ना, बहुत मजा आएगा. इम्लरेथ. Yes, babe. मैं आया जरा.
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the Ladies of the Wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the Ladies of the Wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
He found his wife, took her away, somewhere far. Anna, she was unwell.
A true shame.
वो टाइमर वाला तो कोई वो नहीं आया ना.
You actually know this area?
मतलब टाइमर वाली जो वो
Centuries
choice
ago,
होती
it
है.
was a hallowed site for druids. But then the crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast is observed here annually. The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the crone's guest.
Seem to know it well.
Havelark's a good tutor.
We stand to find Imlerith here? You sure?
Avilark told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen, the crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avilark were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm
समझ
certain
आई
he'd
वो
not let
जो
this opportunity pass,
3
and will be on Bull Mountain for the summer.
witches थी वो क्यों कान लेती थी सबकी. वो याद है वो जो 3 वो थी क्रोन्स ऑफ द क्रूकबैक बॉग. वो एना वाली जो थी वो जो वो उसकी बैरन की बीवी थी वो कान लेती थी सबसे. वो क्यों लेती थी कान? तो अब समझ आया क्योंकि वो कान इसलिए थी ताकि वो हियर कर सकें कि जो है ना ये कहाँ रहता है जो इसका ये एल्व है ये एवलाख. समझी ये कान का जो है वो पूरा उन्होंने अभी एक्सप्लेन किया है कि वो क्रोन्स क्यों कान सबके काटती थी. ये नहीं किया था कर्स लिफ्ट करवाने वो ट्री को मारने तो वो कान काट के देता है एज अ पेमेंट टू द क्रोन्स. हाँ टाइमर वाली जो है ना वो ये होती है कि मतलब अगर वो सॉरी उससे ना आपकी स्टोरी शेप होती है. मतलब टाइमर वाली बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती है वो मतलब चॉइसेस.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
Oh yeah.
The peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why.
इमलरथ ने क्रोन्स को ऑर्डर दिया होता है कि इनको ढूंढो.
Avilark claims vanity
क्योंकि
is
एवलाख
Imlerith's
सीरी
greatest
को वो
weakness.
हेल्प कर रहा है ना.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress. The other one, Caranthir, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avilark's student.
Should I shoot? The white one once served the ladies. But he's an outst.
एवलाख को इसलिए ढूंढ रही है ना क्योंकि उस वो सीरी की हेल्प कर रहा है ना.
Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that way, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
सीरी की हटी हुई है भाई. इसको चाहिए कि मैं किसी को मारूं पकड़ के.
Ladies of the wood visit you?
If they favor us. My father told me they descended once. Passed from fire to fire, listening to hopes and grievances. So each year, we wait for them to walk amongst us once more.
Haven't done it in a long time, then.
No point waiting to see if we'll get lucky.
Yeah, we gotta try to reach the peak. Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year, young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
This celebration, what's it about?
What do you need to know, Wanderer?
No need for anger. The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long. And on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Snivelling. Scared to death and about 8 years old.
Stay calm. Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
We know not and never ask.
You don't know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
Said the ladies bestow blessings on
वो
you.
खा जाती हैं, बच्चों को खा जाती
Aye,
हैं.
for our lives turn thus. First a summer of labouring neath the hot sun, then autumn rains, then a winter of death. Then we await spring, when all that is dead is born anew. And from our blood and sweat the oak bears acorns, at times few, at times a handful.
वालेकुम
do with the
अस्सलाम, खैर
acorns?
मुबारक.
The Velen elders gather, hold council. Some favour grinding them to spread on the fields for a rich harvest. Others want them given to a cunning woman who'd make medicine for consumption.
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all Velen.
'Tis never enough.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions.
Apex थोड़ी देर बाद
We should be
खेलेंगे.
going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
अरे कैनिबल्स नहीं मॉन्स्टर हैं भाई. कैनिबल तो बहुत अलग चीज होती है. मॉन्स्टर हैं ये.
Prepare for it. Great tool prepares for you. Drive it not off with bold words.
चल यार.
Greetings.
ले हमसे चीजें ले.
Wouldn't mind.
ये तो मुझसे घंटा कुछ नहीं ले सकता.
Farewell.
ये इस कुर्बानी करके ही आया हूँ अभी घर. सब हो गया अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. क्या कर रहा है?
Each one is that
Yeah.
व्लॉगिंग स्टार्ट कर लूं.
Let me see what
काश
you're
मैं
offering.
इतना हैंडसम होता कि मैं व्लॉगिंग करता. इसके लिए बहुत वो मेहनत चाहिए यार व्लॉगिंग के लिए. अभी देखो तो आगे 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 होता क्या है. टेंशन क्यों ले रहे हो? बड़ा पैसा है यार इसके पास. तो बड़ा पैसा है.
For a hard winter.
Forget plenty, don't ye fret.
Where is Cyrilla?
Merciful ladies.
Grandson.
Look over there. Children.
नहीं
Both
यार कहाँ?
godlings. Run into them before. They say ghosts are a manifestation of inner fears.
दुशावी.
Hauntings are said to be longing and loneliness grown to vast proportions. There's no truth to that. It is true, however, that monsters can be as lonely as humans, and that to conquer one's loneliness, one must first conquer one's fears. Some manage to do just that.
He the the one who kicked you out of your house? Yes. Oh, well, I must have a word with him. But don't hurt him. Who do you think you are? Kicking Sarah out of her home? How could you?
Wasn't her home, and besides...
Please. It worked out in the end. If I'd not left Novigrad, I'd never have met Johnny.
Fine. I'll let you off this time. See, you found your lass. So what brings you here?
What are you doing here? And how'd you two end up together?
Got an invitation we couldn't refuse. Around the Sabbath, the ladies get nicer all of a sudden. Or maybe they're just out to show me who's in charge.
दुशा की शक्ल ऐसी है भाई, same.
You walked here all the way from Novigrad.
Weren't no trouble for someone who talks to birds. A blackbird told me about Johnny, so I pottered over.
We're heading up the mountain. Any advice?
Yeah? Don't do it. Johnny says the crones aren't to be fooled with.
You've barely found your lass. Didn't find her just to lose her now, did you?
We'll be fine.
Do as you will. Path up the mountain starts the other side of the gate, so you'll need the key. Old Thekla only gives it to those she deems worthy of the lady's presence.
We're looking for an elf named Imlerith. Ciri thinks the crones might have invited him.
The big knight. He near trampled me.
On his way up the mountain?
Yeah. What's it you want from him?
He killed my friend.
Out for vengeance, eh? Oh, let it go. Dying foolishly won't help. Even the crones bow and scrape before that one.
Gate's locked. Why?
Good grief. Worse than children, these two. During each Sabbath, the crones demand to meet 3 beautiful youngsters. Old Thekla picks them and gives them the key to the gate.
She's young and beautiful.
But he's sure not.
Let us worry about Thekla.
Don't lie to her. She'll sniff it out at once. If she refuses to help, you must tell her you wish to undergo the trial.
The trial?
Thekla will explain.
Thanks for the advice. We should go.
Good luck.
Visit us sometime. We've a place not far from here.
We'll be certain to stop by. So long.
Yes.
Sails are white as
Babe, I'm
cloud.
not bully. मैं तो बस
And the
सच
sea
बोलता हूँ.
sapphire blue and
Yes, crones वही witches हैं.
The
Yes.
sea.
a great big salty lake.
Good day. The 33 thieves thought they killed the throne throughout Thursday. The 33 thieves thought they killed the throne throughout Thursday.
वैसे मुझे सच बताओ, दुशा की इससे शक्ल मिलती है ना? सच बताओ. मिलती है. मिलती है.
Greetings.
ये यार सामान ले मेरा सामान ले मेरे पास बहुत है यार क्या लेगा ये छोड़ यार 160 है मेरे पास नारा तेरी शक्ल
Perhaps you were the one buried next to the old steps.
It's clearing up.
No, crones are related. वो help कर रही हैं crones Imlerith को.
Well, come on, come closer, girl. Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
Ciri.
Wonderful. Who wouldn't want to meet the ladies? My companion comes with me.
What else has the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl wanna send alone.
What's this about? What have you chosen her for?
Tell him.
Each year, 3 chosen have the honor to meet the ladies.
What happens after they've had this honor?
When they return, they speak of the past no more. Joy rules them and they start life anew. The lads were not the first to be chosen this day, but the moon hangs high, so she's like to be the last.
You misjudged me. I'm worthy as anyone.
Girl?
He's sprier than any youth. Only smells like corpses because he kills monsters. And he'll kill any who stand in his way.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right, you may appeal my choice. But to do so, you must best the challenge.
What kind of challenge?
Tell him.
You must descend into the cave and
Up
bathe in
karna
the
na
waters
notice.
below the earth.
What's the catch?
The water's
तो
deep.
witchers होते
The
infertile.
water's murky.
Witches are infertile, babe.
I accept the challenge.
Come. Look this over. A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Aura. Now, bring me the coin. Something's afoot. Something's nigh.
अरे भाई उधर 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 होना है नहीं नहीं सीरी नहीं होगी दे कांट रिप्रोड्यूस क्योंकि विचर्स बनाए ऐसे जाते हैं जब वो लोग मतलब ट्रायल होता है ना उनका जब वो बन रहे होते हैं विचर्स तो यही सीन होता है एवरी विचर इज इनफर्टाइल बेब सीरी नहीं है इनफर्टाइल डोंट वरी सीरी के ऊपर डिकॉक्शंस नहीं होते ना इनके ऊपर तो पोशंस वगैरह इनको डाल के इनको बनाया होता है ना सुपर ह्यूमन विचर बनाया होता है इनको मुझे नहीं अंदाजा था कि विचर्स इनफर्टाइल होते हैं नहीं वो इनफर्टाइल नहीं होगी क्योंकि वो कभी उसके ऊपर वो ट्रायल ऑफ ग्रासेस से नहीं जाएगी ना, वो इनफर्टाइल नहीं होगी। जो इनके ऊपर जो वो मतलब वो सब टेस्टिंग वगैरह होती है ना, इससे ये इनफर्टाइल हो जाता है।
I was beginning to worry. Come, let's get the key. Geralt?
Something's afoot. They're back. What do you want?
Can't help but be curious. What's at the summit?
Tell him.
The ladies dwell there, but only the chosen may look upon them.
I know that. I want.
You'll learn nothing else here.
Got that coin you tossed in the lake.
It reeks of sludge.
Nothing I can do about that. So, gonna keep your word?
I always do, my boy. Show the coin to the gatekeeper past the threshold. He'll know its meaning. Marika will open the gate for you. Now go.
बेबे बहुत मजे के सीन आने वाले हैं।
That went smoothly.
Weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
Stop one. You're a witcher. You've dived in murkier waters.
Yeah, have to tell you about the time I hunted a Zugel.
अच्छा इस ज़्यूगल वही है जो शो में नहीं देखा था, वो काले को वो खा लेता है, वो जो वो येनिफर के साथ होता है। ये लोग सुअर में ये लोग छुप छुप के जा रहे होते हैं। शो में वो ज़्यूगल वही है, वो जो ये लोग सुअर्स में नहीं छुपे हुए होते, येनिफर उसके साथ वो निल्फगार्ड का जो होता है वो बंदा, तो वो जो वो काला जो हेल्प कर रहा होता है, जो गूंगा होता है, उसको वो एक मॉन्स्टर खा लेता है वो सुअर के अंदर। वो है ज़्यूगल जिसको मारेगा भी गैरल्ट, मैंने मार चुका है। हर दफा ये बोल रहा था मैंने ज़्यूगल को मारा था सुअर के अंदर।
Hey?
चलो
Pricks. What's your name, girl?
What's yours?
Your name don't matter. Atop the peak, you'll lose it and get another. You may go. And you?
Got something to do up there, so just let us through.
Giving me orders? You, a human?
I passed the trial. Here's proof. Recognize it?
The Defier's Orin. A death sentence.
One tough son of a bitch.
We've no time to lose. I'll tend to Imlerith, you take the crones. Avalark said they dwell below the oak, among its roots.
No chance. I'm going after Imlerith.
Fine, let's play for it. Rock, paper, scissors. Damn it! 2 out of 3!
Imlerith's a bigger threat than the crones. I should face him.
I'm no worse a fighter than you.
We both know that's not true. Listen to me this once.
But...
No buts.
Fine. Be careful.
You too.
I must get down there.
was he? He lived a life of love and knew no bitterness. Yum, yum. Welcome, child of the Elder Blood. We knew you would return.
Your taste lingers on our tongues.
You've talked enough.
You died.
ये काफी लंबी फाइट है तो Oh!
You will die here now. You will die here now.
को देना है ना ये इबरत की वो है सर्वेंट्स है हाँ मतलब खाना भी है लेकिन लाइक पूरा नहीं खा सकती
You will die here now! Naughty, naughty girl! You die tonight! You will die here now! Naughty, naughty girl! You die tonight! You will die here now!
बड़ी हार्ड बॉस फाइट है ये, लेकिन वो पता नहीं मैं कैसे मार रहा हूँ।
Damn it.
विचर पेंडेंट लेगी इसका।
Imlerith's at the summit. Gotta be. Magic. A place of power.
बेबी बहुत होलसम फाइट है, देखना बहुत मजे की फाइट है ये। यस बेब, उसका लॉकेट ले गई। ये सक्यूबस से सारे हैं ये, आधी बकरी आधी औरत। याद है एक सक्यूबस को छोड़ दिया था हमने पहले। ये एक बैड एंडिंग के लिए पेंडेंट है, अभी नहीं होगा ये, इसका कोई रोल नहीं है क्योंकि हम गुड एंडिंग पे जा रहे हैं।
The sisters said you would come. They saw you arrive in the water's surface. They did not see the girl, but she is with you, is she not?
Yeah, we're both here.
Where is the girl?
Doesn't matter. You'll never get her.
You fall to the bitter end.
I trust this time will be no different.
आजा।
Who taught you to fight like this?
The Witcher you slew.
सुनना उसने क्या बोला था? Where did you learn how to fight like this?
We did it.
Barely. How'd it go down there?
I slew only 2 of the crones. The third fled with Vesemir's medallion. My sole memento.
तुमने नहीं सुना है कि वो उसने बोला where did you learn how to fight like this? तो उसने बोला from the Witcher you slew. पीछे करके देख लो.
You avenged Vesemir.
Avalark claims vengeance is only ever satisfying when served cold. He's wrong. Now to find Eredin and kill him. An Orin for your thoughts?
Wondering what to tell Yennefer when we get to Novigrad.
Tell her the truth. Always. I wonder if Triss and Yennefer have found the sorceresses of the Lodge. We ought to rejoin them.
Give me a minute. I'm old. Need more rest.
You are, and you do. Let's stay a bit longer. So, off to Novigrad then?
Yeah, let's get going.
Let's go.
Yes. मुझे बोला था where did you learn how to fight like this?
The oak is dead.
The oak, the crones. I fear that was your last feast.
What of our acorns?
Don't know, don't care.
You must learn to live without them.
This is no longer no man's land. It's no longer the lady's land. It's all yours.
But what are we to do?
Come, Geralt. It's time.
Manage on your own.
यस बेब, और ये सबसे डिफिकल्ट मतलब सबसे ज्यादा डिफिकल्टी है गेम की डेथ मार्च. इस पे चमाटे मारे मैंने इमलेरिथ को. नो बेब, वो एरिडन है. इसने तो सिर्फ उसको मारा था वेजिमेर को, ये उनका था, वो वाइल्ड डॉग नहीं होता, मतलब जो सबसे मतलब वो नहीं होता लाइक ब्रूटल स्ट्रेंथ वाला, ये वो था। अभी एक वो रहता है, वो जो गायब नहीं हो जाता, और जो वो एस्केल जिसको मार रहा था, वो बर्फ वाला, इसके पास वो ग्लोइंग वो चढ़ी थी। मिलरेथ को बहुत सही मारा है।
Then non-humans. Thought it was mages the hunters and the temple guard were after.
Mages left. Hunters needed a new quarry. Hatred and prejudice will never be eradicated, and witch hunts will never be about witches. To have a scapegoat, that's the key. Humans always fear the alien, the odd. Once the mages had left Novigrad, folk turned their anger against the other races, and as they have for ages, branded their neighbors their greatest foes.
Gundy Lion! Ready some tankards! With guests!
Geralt! Ciri! When I learned Geralt had found you...
Glad to see you in one piece too, Dandelion.
Where have you two been?
Just finished hunting down the crones of Velen and the general of the Wild Hunt.
Well, you've had a busy morning then, haven't you?
In fact, you look terrible. Like you could really use some rest.
Gladly take some. Point me to a room.
Of course. Come on, little swallow. I'll take you.
Let's meet later, Geralt. I've a little matter to resolve. I'll freshen up, then await you in the square in Gildorf.
Right. Anything happen while we were away?
Pretty Polly came down with a fever. That oyster caught a knife between the ribs, and they're late delivering the sodden triple meat.
Dandelion. Lodge of Sorceresses. Triss and Yen were supposed to gather the remnants.
They're working on it. Triss is upstairs, waiting for you. Yennefer's gone to Crippled Kate's.
Yen? At that portside dive? Why?
Didn't inform me. Imagine that. Ah, and that elf of yours moved into the Ruby Suite. Told me to tell you he's waiting, too.
Gave him your best room?
He didn't exactly ask. I prepared another room for him, but he blew past me and locked himself in the Ruby. Hasn't peeked out since. Barely eats, drinks only water, and the only thing I've heard from him is, I wish to know when Windblade and Zeriel arrive.
Thanks. Looks like I'll have my hands full.
How much for the...
Done. Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves? To the Sabbath? How could you put Ciri in danger?
Come on, we came out of it fine. Can't say the same for Imlerith.
That's the sole comfort I find in this, but it's no justification. You know what might have happened?
But it didn't. I was there, had the situation under control. Mind if we change the subject? Past burning pyres on the way into town, non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Any success with the Lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
And the others? Kira? Margarita? Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
I hope they work out for us, and we actually find Philippa and Rita.
टोटल 9-10 मम्मा ने 2 ले ली उसके बाद 9-10
Know where they are?
Yennefer's looking into Rita's whereabouts. I have to figure out where Philippa is.
Know what Yen's found out?
You'll need to ask her. I've been busy trying to find Philippa.
So, learn anything?
Philippa
A
वही
few
owl
things that could be interesting.
जो
For the
season 2
long
में भी है
version or the short?
Tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vlister.
Philippa and a former lover? Something tells me happily ever after is not how that story ends.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a Dimeridian band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Kidding, right?
Sadly, no. A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl.
तुम्हें मैंने एक owl दिखाया था ना
Naturally,
याद
he
है
won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
याद एक owl यहाँ पे बैठी होती थी यहाँ पे
That
इधर ही
Philippa the owl's feather?
Yes.
Divination?
Wow.
Specifically hydromancy and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go.
दिखाई भी थी मैंने तुम्हें ये owl की ये बैठी होती थी यहाँ पे यस बेब ये डीक्स्ट्रा की भी लवर होती है ये फिलिपा आइलहार्ट इनका भी कोई सीन चलता है
We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. You can't let anything go unnoticed.
Graham et thuir, Robert Mekele, Alfelte. Graham et thuir, de Agnes Kerle, es Pirshena a es Clace.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra. He has her. At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much. Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on. Well? I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. Philip is weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
How'd you discover it was a 60 colony? Watch out!
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Fine. Be right back. Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Gotta get around him!
Philippa, wait!
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood? Stand here. Let no one pass.
Witcher, no past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say. But no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Ache? Aye. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no one. Drowner make egg very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help.
Wanna help you? I'm not out to hurt you.
You will not take me.
I wanna help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Gotta be kidding me.
What now?
just happened?
waiting by the exit.
So quiet all of a sudden. You do not deserve to live.
Stop squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Oh, what do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
इसकी आंखें निकाल ली थी ना वो जो नहीं था वो रिडेनिया का वो जो किंग था वो जो रेड वाले होते हैं उसने वो जो गंजा जो था
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
किस तरह को बोलना नहीं आता
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
I remember you, little Bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the White Flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cyrilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence.
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so. I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst her testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse port side. Be sure to come.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you all right?
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be all right?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
समझ आया ना?
There! Another example of ridiculous order.
Just this morning, my witness came back from the market and said with silver stuff. Mysterious murder next week. I was here last week. And you also told me to come next week. This week.
Geralt of Riviera.
Ow!
Seems the exchange is gonna be unsuccessful.
बार्ड वाले तो वो तो ओगर्स होते हैं, इनको तो कुछ इनका कोई वो नहीं होता, बेचारे गरीब मासूम होते बेचारे। इस कंजर ने मेरी की है या नहीं की? अभी तो सीरीज शुरू हुई है बेब, ये ट्रोल्स वगैरह अभी थोड़ी आएंगे, अभी तो सीरीज शुरू हुई है, आएगा सब आएगा। अभी हम उधर हम लोग विचर 1 में, अभी तुम इधर विचर 3 में हो। बहुत जमीन आसमान का फर्क है कि तुम कभी क्या देख रही हो और शो में क्या चल रहा है। अभी तुम शो को नहीं कंपेयर कर सकती इससे।
To make some coin too, eh?
A wench on the throne. I'm gonna scare it as
No loitering round here.
Janu, I know, it's okay.
Yes, Geralt?
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here.
अभी शो में डीक्स्ट्रा तो आ गया। डीक्शा और फिलिप आइलहार्ट तो आ गए शो में, सीजन 2 में बल्कि। ये भी आ गया, यारपिन जिगरिन भी आ गया, वो ड्वार्फ जो है, जो गेरल्ट को फाइट के मतलब जब सिरी को वो निल्फगार्ड वाले पकड़े होते हैं तो गेरल्ट पीछे से आ जाता है।
Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
Place is pretty grim.
True. It looks like a vampire's hideout. Which is why we can be pretty sure no one will bother us here. Give me the figurine.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous. In Allen, Dwana, ar Ice.
No! Coral, no! I can explain everything!
Coral?
I never looked at the lass. You are my one and only. Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion. Where am I?
अब देखोगी ना सीरीज बहुत अच्छा लगेगा तुम्हें. You will have a lot of fun.
So Coral enchanted him, just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here. In that case, come to me, succubus.
What is your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad? Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paint the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
यार ये थोड़े से क्वेस्ट कर लें ये लेवल की वजह से ये विचर के मुझे बस थोड़े से करने हैं ये हंट फौरन कर लूंगा क्या ख्याल है पहले स्केलेगा की कर लेते हैं फिर ये नोविग्राड की कर लेंगे पर नोविग्राड की देख लेते हैं बल्कि यार ये मैंने भंड मार दिया ये जो है ना मैंने वो टाइम पे नहीं किया अरे यार
enough to feed the tykes. Do you see what I do? Oi!
How'd you feel it falls past me?
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber. I'm a bookie.
अरे जानू यार.
I'm ready.
Hear that?
अरे यार हट यहाँ से हट. अच्छा पीछे हो रहा है. आजा.
How long you gonna make me wait?
आजा मार 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 चमाटा मार मुझे. इधर तेरी. हट हट यहाँ से. हट हट यहाँ से.
Oi! Wait and see. It's not our boys. Some other thug will put...
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion. The man who dethroned...
Want to be crowned the best in Novigrad. Who do I gotta fight?
Durden the tailor. Fights every night in the out... Give me a scab. Boy, we'll have order at last! Long live Radovid! Hail the Mage Hunter!
खैर भी बड़े मजे मजे की क्वेस्ट आएंगी.
Bloody...
You see we time. Ah, we've been expecting you. We're already taking bet.
You've been weighed, you've been measured, and you've been found scrawny. In what world could you possibly defeat me?
The newcomer may seem all skin and bones, but remember, he defeated the Sergeant to the Bloody Baron of Velen.
This elf's a dick. That been the case with all champions of Novigrad?
No, I am the first. Do you know why they call me the Tailor? It began after I gutted some men with these very hands.
Knew that was gonna be a shitty story.
पूरी बेट लगाऊंगा मैं टेलर पे पहन दी सीरीज.
Came here to fight the tailor, so let's do this.
Novigraders, one and all.
Come here, bitch. Uncle Durden wants to sew you a new face.
तेरी तो बहन. तुझे मैं बताऊं.
Mistake.
आजा 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 फिर से. ये साइड क्वेस्ट है ना. चैंपियन बनना है इसको वाला फाइटर कैरल का बढ़िया. आजा 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 मार मार तुझे मैं बताऊं यार. देखो जानू है मैं फाइटर यू नो. एक भी नहीं मार पाया मुझे. चल.
Durden is champion no more. Henceforth, the title belongs to the Drifter. If you've not had your fill of slapabouts just yet, you'll find other eager challengers in Velen and Skellige.
Stinks of burn. Can they not burn those pyres beyond the city walls?
Thanks, Janu. I'm not literally in, but like I know, like you know, like.
My daddy's a witch hunter and chases old crones.
मिले ईमान एक लिया ना ये वो बम्मा वाले हाँ बस वेस्ट नहीं करना ऐसे ही होते हैं सही काटा है मैंने नहीं 500 बम्मा को मैंने 2 स्टिक दिए थे अच्छा उनको बार बार नहीं बाहर निकालो वरना तो खराब हो जाएंगे सही कौन सी निकाल दो निकाल दो हाँ तो सही है हो जाए खैर तुम जब इनको करोगी ना वो हो जाएगा सही बस मुझे एक्सपी लेनी है
Where's your gold? You can tell us willingly, or...
No, please. We've none left. Sir, help us.
Stay out of this.
Leave them alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch you rob and murder them. Plain refuse to.
Got a sensitive one? Look away, woman. Still here. Oi! Get him! Fucking shit! All together! Too fast, the horses! Wizard tree! Fucking shit!
I don't know who you are, but thank you. They slaughtered us like swine.
Like crickets. You chew 'em. That's why I'm cold.
I help everyone.
You could not do that is the sir. Dare to burn the plants.
Oi, Geralt! How's the armor performing?
Wouldn't mind a looky.
ये जाहिल जी की बात कर रहा है
So long.
After our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have started.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
My armor coming along all right?
It's ready. I've reinforced the joints and bathed it in acid, as my clan's tradition demands.
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, please. I'd not be here if it weren't for you. It's a gift, in thanks for what you did. Take it, and may it serve you well.
Thanks. And you take care.
हंटर्स आर्मर गुड यार अब ये आर्मर मैं किसको बेचूंगा वो उसको बावले को इट्स बिजनेस
Mastered a trade. Keeps the hunger at bay.
Got a lump of bread today.
Yes, babe. जो है वो है यार, अब मैं क्या करूं?
Boring as fuck.
यार मैं एक चीज भूल गया मैं। अच्छा मैं अर्मियन से हारा था, यस। मैं अपना कार्ड का डेक बनाना है, पता है वो, ये इसके लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है। खैर मैं कर लूंगा।
How do you find Novigrad? Does it suit you?
Last chance to surrender.
ये जानू वेरी प्यारा म्यूजिक। थैंक्स बेब, यस। तेरे होते हुए सब कर लूंगा मैं।
Nothing doing. Something weeks in that room.
ये कह रहा था मैं, इससे कोई याद आती तुम्हें कुछ?
How can I be of service?
Till next time.
Watch your step.
हंस क्यों रहा है? तो ये समझ आया मैंने क्या बोला? मुझे तो याद नहीं था, कल परसों तक। Yes, you should remember, like you get to see it every day.
Honor in the fatherland.
चल यार तू।
Greetings,
Greetings, Geralt.
तू मेरी तलवार दे मुझे। Yes, जानू।
My sword ready yet?
It is. Behold and admire. A sword to outshine all.
Well, this was worth the wait. Thank you, Ibir.
It is I who thank you
किसी की याद आती है?
for everything.
चल यार, चल 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 चल। बहुत टाइम है तेरे पास। ये आर्मर बहुत अच्छा आर्मर दिया यार, ओए होए। इसी को वापसी भेज दिया इसका।
So long.
पैसा ही पैसा है मेरे पास। खबीज क्यों का है ये? मतलब याद आती है।
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds.
थोड़ा क्या सारा ले ले यार, सब दे रहा है, ले ले। क्या करेगा तू पैसों का? तो जो आपको बंदे ने गिफ्ट की स्वॉर्ड और अब उसी को वही वाली स्वॉर्ड वापसी भेज दो, बोले ये लो। लग रहा है आधा नोविग्राड घूम चुका हूँ। Why you chamating me, love? Why? What did I do? Sharif guy I am, like. Yes, I am. That I am. $79 वाले मैं सारे वो करूंगा अभी। Ishu, I missed you. Let's go.
Hey, yeah.
हम देखने जा रहे हैं हॉन्टेड मैंशन। I don't make fun of anybody, love. मैं तो ऐसे ही बस।
So this is the haunted house.
सबको याद करता हूँ मैं बस दिल से। बोल यार।
Whole building shaking, but a specter would have attacked me already. Flowing through this crack. There's something in there.
मैं तो नहीं हटूंगा, मैं तो नहीं हटूंगा, तेरे पास ही रहूंगा, तेरे सर पे खड़ा रहूंगा।
No one's been here in a while. Not the root of any ordinary plant. Must be magic. Looks like a journal. An earth elemental. Pretty powerful too. Gotta go deeper. Need to open the passage somehow.
Janu, you know how मासूम I am. मुझे लगता है मैं किसी का मजाक उड़ा सकता हूँ।
Something clicked.
कहाँ जा रहा है चमन?
Almost managed to break its magic bonds. A few days more and it would have wreaked havoc all around. I was sure that would collapse on my head.
जानू कौन सी आराम खोर है? What even? I am the masterless person you'll ever see. See, babe, we are destined to be together. देखो, look-alikes हैं game के अंदर. Like, these are signs. No. Sharif very like the Sharifist. मुझसे ज़्यादा शरीफ तुझे कोई नहीं मिलेगा. Sorry. Is a pact.
Yes?
House shouldn't give you any more trouble. A little renovation and it should be fit for you to move into.
Truly?
तेरा भी तो look
Why,
alike ही है
the
ना फिर.
estate's price just spiked sharply. What precisely was the problem?
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get out. Almost demolished the house in the effort.
Far more interesting than a ghost, that's certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it a mistake to be furnished?
Hard to say.
Welcome.
Up for it.
No, I am very chamar looking. नहीं जानू बेब.
Nowadays, one note, one word, and that's
लेकर मिला लानत. अच्छा फाइनल प्रिपरेशंस मतलब इससे कोई वो मुझे मतलब बस आखिरी मिशन ही आया हुआ यार ये बहुत डीप है. जानू बस छोटी छोटी चीजें करके ना बस चल रहे हैं बस. Babe, you are beautiful looking like what? Eben, Steven, Lieben. Maybe both are very beautiful looking for each other, you know.
Won't let them boss you around, eh?
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
ईमान ज़्यादा ओवरकुक नहीं करना स्टेट को मीडियम रखना सही है हैं क्या हो रहा है ज़्यादा ओवरकुक नहीं करना उसको बेत करती रहना इसके ऊपर हाँ कितनी देर से डाला हुआ बेत करती रहना स्पून से ना ताकि जूसी रहे और ज़्यादा ओवर कुक नहीं करना वरना वो टेस्ट चले जाएगा सर Wow, beautiful. Baby, you are beautiful. Us beautiful. Yes. Yes, Janu, yes.
Any younger, Gramus? You must pass your knowledge on.
You must get to its spawning ground. I shall do what I please, now leave me be.
Want to talk to you.
But I do not wish to speak. Leave. You distress me.
You seem a nice enough guy.
Well, I'm not. I plan never to be. I became a druid to avoid others. To not have to deal with them. Not to smile when I don't wish to. To feign compassion when someone's travails matter less to me than a pair of birch cones. So I shall be straight. Get out of my sight. Before something, I know not what, deprives you of yours.
I want you to share your knowledge. Teach me alchemy.
You? My apprentice? That's rich. While you're at it, why did you ask Uderic if he'll share Spickerog with you?
I'm serious.
That's so. Don't make me laugh. I've devoted my life to alchemy. Son, literary.
Spent countless days and nights with nothing but alembics, choking on fumes, scorching my skin with acids. If you think I'll simply portray to you what I learned through years of sacrifice and toil, then you're mistaken. Deeply.
I'd be a good student.
Doubtful. You can't even grasp the simple notion that I want you to leave. Though I am preparing to perform a rather tricky ritual. So I could use some help. Even yours. I require 3 favors. Do them for me, and I shall accept you as my apprentice.
Well, well, there's a way after all.
Get off your high horse and listen. First, you must bring me a pimpernel from the Muskogan forest. Second, I need a bottle of spirit from the old distillery on Hale Hill. Finally, convince Fritjof to help me perform the rite. He's a druid like I am. You'll find him near Blandara. I believe he's there.
All right, I'll do it.
If you wish to be my apprentice, you must stop asking questions. I decide what to tell you and when to do it. Now go. Chop chop. Before I change my mind.
ठीक है बच्चे. Oh no, sorry. ये वो फॉगलेट वाला सीन तो नहीं है इसका.
Once I begin.
You, Fritjof?
That's right. And what do they call you, Witcher?
Me?
Geralt of Haryana.
Drifter, stranger, mutant, sometimes even by my name, Geralt of Rivia.
A man with a sense of humor. I like that. Well, what can I do for you, Geralt of Rivia?
Gremist wanted me to summon you. Need you to help him perform a ritual.
A ritual? Will this one stop him from being a mean old goat? I would go see him for old time's sake, but I've more important matters on my mind. Look about you. The ground. See how dry it is. It's not rained for weeks. The grass in pastures has withered. Sheep are starving. I must bring rain. But fear that... Wait just a moment. Perhaps you could help me.
How? I'm a man of many talents, but manipulating the weather's not one of them.
I have in mind a different skill, involving your sword. You see, Mother Nature dislikes it when you take something from her by force. She will defend herself. So fiercely, in fact, that I could use a defender.
Sure, I'll help. Provided you go see Gremist afterwards.
Agreed. Now follow me. Time for a little storm.
Animal sacrifice?
Should we burn folk at the stake as they do on the continent? Better a sacrifice of goats and sheep, I think.
Skooka Svarm Fatna Hala!
It's starting.
और बुक कर दिया इसको. पागल ढूंढे. Rain, we are summoning rain.
Ugly bastard.
Blotter Himmel, Blotter Moiler, Blacker of Blichter!
Yes, आप भी summon कर रहे हैं.
I've not managed to storm that fine for ages. Did you see the drops? The size of eggs.
A little busy tending to the foglets. They weren't small either.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, they always emerge. But perhaps that's for the best.
For the best? Why?
If manipulating the weather carried no risks, it'd not give me peace. Make it rain, make the sun shine. Some would want storms, others a sea calm as a pond frozen over. This way folk petition me only when their need is great, not because they've had a whim.
I get it. There are times I wish I didn't have to chase this necker or that drowner. Will you go see Grimace now?
With pleasure. After a storm of those proportions, I shall gladly have
Rain ko.
help him with his ritual. Till then.
तो ना बकचोदियां कर रहे हैं इनके कोई रेन सॉरी
Today rocked me hard.
ये यहीं से जाना पड़ेगा भाई. Let's go. ये तूने कुछ समन का बोला ना कि इधर भी समन होता है क्या मतलब और का समन होता है. कर समन क्या करेगा तू मुझे समन करना. This music, it's very nice. क्यों वापस भेजे कसम करके कहाँ वापस भेजे
Pollen on the leaves still. Someone picked the bloom recently.
Another seeker of Pimpernel.
Another?
Gremis has sent countless young druids into the forest. They emerge drained, with a blank stare, and with no flower. And they never speak of what happened.
You?
I've asked Gremis to stop the folly. He looked at me and laughed. But the fun's over. One of our novices, Ramond, has failed to return. I've come to find him, alive or dead.
Listen, you're looking for a druid, I'm looking for a flower. Let's go in together.
Why not? I could use the help of a tracker. Lead the way.
Flower. And petals. Come on, come closer. Hoofprints, but of bipeds.
नहीं मुझे देर से रहने घर क्या
Flower, no petals. Not good.
क्या हो रहा है ये यस वापस क्या रखा है
Hoofprints, but of bipeds.
हाँ कुत्तों ने मार दिया
Flower,
यस
no petals.
गरीब आए हैं बे भाई ये
There were flowers here as well, but they've been picked. Every last one. Footprints. Some fresh, others faded. All leading in the same direction.
Yes. I'm already a meat.
Oh, no. Oh, stop, please. Haha. Oh, this is great. No, stop. Please. Stop it, that tickles. Two can play this game, you horny goat woman.
Unhand him, hellish creature. Raymond, step away from her.
Calm down. I've not been harmed. I came here.
You don't know what you're saying. She's cast a spell on you.
Nonsense. I need no spell. These boys come here themselves. In fact, I must use magic to drive them away, make them go home. Only Raymond was nice, so I let him stay.
I see through your lies. Your wretched charm won't work on me. I shall kill you here and now, monster.
I don't see any reason to kill her. She's a monster, sure, but a sentient one, and basically harmless.
No such thing. Just as there's no dry water, no cold fire. But if you'll not help, very well. I shall tend to her myself.
I'd advise against it.
I will return, with one who does not carry a sword for show.
Why did you take my side? I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed. I don't generally couple with witches, especially not out of gratitude.
Tell me why not. Is it the scars?
I detest when a man smells of blood. You witches always reek of it. Fiend blood, trot blood, and these are my brethren.
You're right. But unlike fiends and chorts, you...
Have ample breasts and a pretty face. I know. Their lack of these attributes, is that what makes them easy to kill?
It's a bit more complicated than that. But never mind. No means no, I get it. Can't think of another way you can repay me. I'm looking for Pimpernel. You know this forest. Maybe you could help me.
I shall take you myself. And you, Raymond, go pick some more violets. Just the indigo ones this time.
Indigo? You mean blue?
No, indigo is indigo. Men.
Why you need all these flowers?
Nosy, aren't you? Wait and see.
सुना तुमने तो क्या बोला इंडिगो इंडिगो कह रहा इंडिगो मतलब ब्लू ये नहीं मैं बोलती मैन और वाकई मर्द ऐसे होते हैं मतलब पर्पल पर्पल होता है तुम औरतों को देख वो दिखता है इंडिगो शिंडिगो जानू असल में ना बात अभी मैं बताऊँ क्या हो रहा है अभी ईमान ने मुझे ना बना के दे दिया स्टेक मजा आ रहा है अच्छा है ये है ना ये पिंकी हाँ खाओ अच्छा
Every man hotter than so bloodless.
Cyclops won't bother me anymore. Can look around peacefully now.
Yes, I did. मैं कह रहा हूँ ईमान ने स्टेक बनाया है वो भी मैं खा रहा हूँ आहिस्ते आहिस्ते. सुकून से खा रहा हूँ. आपके दिन का पहला मील ही सोचो स्टेक को बड़ा मजा. शवा में नीचे बैठ गया यार. जिंदगी भर मैंने इस दिन का इंतजार किया है। वो एक मिनट आया, ईमान को शाबाशी देके। यार मुझे थोड़ा, मैं स्टेक खा लूं फिर खेलें। तो बहुत अच्छे स्टेक बनाए हैं, मैं ये दूसरा स्टेक खा रहा हूँ, एक तो मैंने ऐसे ही खाया है। सही है ईशू? कहता वो कुर्बानी की गोश्त का टेस्ट है, लेकिन अब क्या कर सकते हैं। कुर्बानी की गोश्त में ना, नहीं वो टेस्ट आ रहा है।